So now we are live on YouTube. Hello, people from YouTube. I'm Larissa, your host today. So let me present the Talk and Talk first. So Talk and Talk is a conversation platform, and here you can speak English, French, Spanish, and now German. And here is a safe place to practice and learn a lot. Okay. So as I said, I'm Larissa, I'm 27 years old. I'm an architect. I work in a engineering company. And I've been here on Talk and Talk since the pandemic, but I suppose since July 2023, yes. And now I'm learning French from scratch. So that's it, yeah, girls. So, Andrea, can you present yourself, please?
Yes. Good afternoon, guys. I'm Andrea. I've been living in Guarujá since I was 7 years old, so it's almost 40 years. I am married, but I don't have kids. I am an administrative assistant in a Japanese restaurant, and my free time I enjoy going rock concerts, drink wine, cooking, and study a little about English because I think it's important. Thanks for coming.
Great, Andrea. So, Catherine, what about you?
So, hi guys, Catherine. I'm oh sorry, it's because I live in Yatchan Avenue. So, I'm currently living in a small city in Rio called Nilópolis. I work as a biology teacher, and I'm a host here too. So, um, yeah, in my free time, I like to listen podcasts, watch some series, walk with my dog, go to the beach if I have an opportunity, of course. I think that's it.
Hey, great girls. So, I will share with you the questions today. So, we're going to talking about overthinking. Share the questions. Can you see the question, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, the first one is, how do you define overthink? So overthinking, I think it's the act to thinking too much about a certain thing, and maybe you thinking more that you should. So I think that it is overthinking. So what about you, Andrea?
Yes, I think overthinking it's like you said, when you start thinking too much about everything, sometimes you don't have uh you don't permit your mind get rest, for example. So you're always thinking about something. In my opinion, it's like not so good. I consider myself a overthinking person, so sometimes I just wake up during the night and start thinking about the things that I need to solve the another day. So it's stressful for me because sometimes I cannot return to sleep well. And yeah, it's terrible. I don't like to be an overthinker person. That's it.
Yeah, I totally feel you, Andrea, because sometimes I feel really anxious, because I'm always thinking about things in my life, so I don't allow myself to be free sometimes, so I have the tendency to overthinking about some topics in my life. So yeah, it's not healthy, right? So Catherine, what about you?
Yeah, I agree with you both. I think you think is when you concern a lot about a problem or a situation, and you just focus in this thing, So, unfortunately, like Andrea, I am a overthinking person too. And it's not good, because I think overthink can drive a person to show anxiety. So yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, it's not a good thing, but it's happened a lot. So
This is common, unfortunately.
yeah, very common. So
Yeah.
okay,
Oh, sorry. I just would like to add something. And the
go ahead.
problem is when you, in my case, for example, I'm not thinking just about the bad things, you know. Sometimes you have a problem and you start thinking a way to solve. But I am an anxious person too. So, for example, if I have, as I said before, I really like going to concerts. And if I have a concert to go to, I don't know, 3 months uh, ahead, I will be anxious about that, you know, and I start thinking about the concert, about what clothes I would like to wear in that day. So just crazy things, you know. We think too much, not just about bad things, but good things too. So it's like a anxiety, you know.
Well,
Yeah,
when you, oh, sorry, when you have this kind of situation, like a concert that you really want to go, uh, this kind of overthinking, do you think is bad? Because in my case, when I have something good, um, I feel anxiety, but in a good way, I think.
a good
So
insight.
yeah, I feel very excited about it and the accuracy of tiny details, but it's not in that way that when I focus on a problem, that sometimes I feel like physical things. I feel my body show that I am excited. So Andrea, do you
Yes,
think that in
yes,
bad there is a difference in bad or good way?
I think there is a difference between being excited and anxiety. Anxiety is almost like a negative way. And sometimes, even if it's a concert, sometimes I feel anxiety, not excited, you know. Because, for example, if I am excited when it's like, oh, the concert is tomorrow, for example. Oh, okay, the day is it's here. I will enjoy a lot. But when we start thinking about something that will happen 3 months ahead, 4 months ahead, I don't think it's good, you know. I cannot see it that way. I think it's a bad thing because you are just, how can I say that? How can I explain it? Feeling some pressure about things that not happened yet, you know. It's strange in my opinion, but it's different when you are close to the event and you are excited. I don't know if you understand, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
The
I
difference, in my opinion.
now I got it. Now I got it. I understood.
Yeah, yeah, and I have an example too because um I want to travel, but it's impossible right now. But in March this year, so I will go to Salvador, and I'm feel really excited to visit a new place. But sometimes I want to times fly to go there right now, you know. So I it's not a good thing to do because I will. Lost a lot of days in my life, so a lot of moments in my life to just to travel soon. But okay, I can't wait to. So sometimes I'm feel excited to go, but sometimes I'm feel anxiety to go soon. So yeah, it's insane.
But I don't know if I have the same perceptions, but in my case, when I have a thing like a travel, like you have now, I felt excited before the event. I felt very energetic and I want to see the clothes and the things that I will do there. But when the day that the travel came, I don't feel so much excited, you know? I go to the place, and, oh, okay, that's it. Okay, let's take a photo and go to home, you know? It's like a party. I think I feel more excited to plan the party than the day of the party, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I totally feel you because I really love to travel, but I don't like the ride, you know. I like to go to airport very soon and spend, I don't know, 4 hours flying, you know. I don't like this thing, but it's a part of process. So yeah, I don't enjoy the day, but I can enjoy the travel, you know, the first day on a travel.
It's interesting, but Catherine, let me ask you something. But do you feel like that because, for example, it's not what you are expected, or I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe because when I was to Disney, I imagined the castle very big, you know, and then when I came down, oh, that's it. It's so tiny. So
Okay.
it's okay. Yeah. So you understand me? I think
Yeah,
maybe I have a lot of expectations. So this is destroy the experience that I could have in the travel. So yeah, it's not a good thing.
yeah. In this case, I agree with you because imagine, just that. Oh my gosh, I was expecting more. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Andrea, what about your uh, uh, I forgot the
E-
exchange program?
Exchange program. Oh,
Yeah.
it was amazing, girls. Just 2 weeks, but I enjoy it a lot. Of course, I had some problems to understand people there because it's so difficult to understand the British accent, at least for me. But in the end, it was like, oh, I am understand what people are saying, were talking. But in the beginning, it was really difficult. But it's a great opportunity, and I would like to spend more time. Maybe I will plan another, no, not for now, but maybe 2 or 3 years ahead, and try to stay there more time, not just to eat. It
Yeah,
was
I'm
and
so
amazing.
happy that you accomplished this dream. So
Yeah,
congratulations, Raya.
thank you, thank you.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
a dream,
and
guys.
you expect a lot about these weeks, right? And
Yeah,
I hope you enjoy it a lot.
thank you.
So, okay, girls, let's return to our topic today. About about the question, right? Because we talking about the topic, but let's go to the question number 3. So, Andrea, can you read for us?
Yes. Do you tend to overthink how to respond to messages? Yes, depending on the message that I receive and I need to respond, I think a lot. uh, Mainly if it's related to my job, for example. But sometimes we need to know the things that we can pass through, the message that we can show, the pass through the other person. So sometimes I overthink about my messages. But when it's my friends or my family, I don't have this problem because I think I am a person that shows what I am feeling, shows my feelings. So with my family or friends, I don't have this problem.
Yeah, yeah, me too. If I send a message to a friend or to my husband, I don't need to overthinking or to read it again the message. But if I send a message to my boss or to my colleague from work, sometimes I'm read again to see what a variety and if I am polite and You know, I like to do this, but sometimes I I don't think it's a good thing to do because I tend to be critical of myself, you know, of my message, and sometimes I don't need to put this feeling on a simple message, you know. So for me, it's not a good thing, but it's common to happen. And for you, Catherine,
Yeah, the same. I question a lot. I worry a lot about the message that I send, especially in my work. So usually I ask it to my sister to read the message to me and see there is some error or sounds like rude or has a double message, a dual message, I think. Because it's complicated because things that you have to text is like um a document because all the things that you send can be used against you. So I have this fear. So yeah.
yeah, sometimes we need to be careful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Catherine, can you read the next question, please?
Okay. Do you tend to overthink how to respond to a message? Is the same question or different?
No,
Yes,
the
the
question,
same.
no, the question number 4.
Well, okay. Do you think overthinking can be helpful sometimes? Or maybe in some situations, like when a couple are arguing, so maybe overthinking is a good thing, you know? Yeah, in the place that you work to, because there is a lot of things that depends the things that you say, and all that you say can be used against you. So I think it's better overthinking in this kind of situations. But in other situations, like in the friendship, it's not good, you know. Or in a relationship when you're not arguing, I think it's not good. So yeah.
I agree with you. We need to be flexible, and you know, we don't need to plan all the details that I need to say, you know, and yeah, but it's complicated sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So, Andrea, what about you?
I'm still thinking about this question. I really don't know how to answer because uh, for me it's really difficult to be a overthinker. So because the most of the time it makes me feel stressed. So I don't know, can be helpful, you know, in my case, because sometimes I just like to have an idea. Of course, we need to think a little before take some decisions. But in my case, if I'm overthinking a lot before taking a decision, probably I will have more self-doubt than before, you know. So sometimes for me, it's better to take a decision immediately, like that. Oh, okay, what I want, this or that. No, I think it's better that. So, okay, I will choose that. Then overthink and think too much about. So I don't know. I really don't know if it can be helped in this case. But at the same time, as Catherine said, sometimes if you are not arguing with someone or not just about your husband or wife, um, sometimes it's necessary to think more, you know, for opening our mouth and say something. I don't know. In this case, I think it can be helpful, but otherwise, I don't agree, guys.
Yeah, I have the tendency to overthinking about things that I need to do if I have to make a big decision in my life. So um, I will overthinking again, about this. So because I try to make the decision, make it perfect, So I overthinking about this, overthink too much about this. I can't make a decision immediately. So sometimes it's not helpful because I'm feel stuck, I I can't make a decision. So yeah, I agree with you, Andrea. I don't know if I agree or not with this thing, but
No,
but
and the other problem that I was thinking, guys, I don't know about you, girls, but sometimes I used to ask for a piece of advice a lot, because I always want to know about the others people thinking, oh, what do you think about it? What do you think I need to do? But it's not good sometimes, because everybody have everybody has different opinions, and sometimes you have your own opinion, and the other person will say different for you, and you get a self-doubt, oh, so I avoid to it nowadays because I asked a lot of people to answer, oh, what do you think about it? So it's not good. I don't know about you, girls.
because it's our life. So we need to know what is good for us or not. And sometimes I care a lot about other people's opinions. So it's not good for me, but sometimes I need uh uh approve. I need to another person approve what I need to do, what I want to do. So oh my God, it's really sad, but it's happened. So okay, thank you, girls. So Andrea, can you read the question number 5, please?
Uh, do you think do you think about what clothes you want to wear the next day? Yeah, as I said before, if I have an event, it's common when I have an event. Uh, I think about it, because I think it's important. Depending on the event, if it's something that is related to my job, I need to wear something that makes me feel well, and shows that I don't know, it's different when you go to a party, for example, or a concert. But I am really this person that thinking a lot what kind of clothes I would wear the next day.
Yeah, me too, Andrea. Depends on the situation. I have a wedding to go next month, so I'm thinking about my clothes, my dress, because it's a special event to go. And in my job, on the office at the office, I need to wear not I need to wear clean clean colors, like black or white. So I need to thinking about my clothes, but in general, no, I don't need to do this. So Catherine, what about you?
Yeah, usually I don't think a lot to what clothes I wear in the next day. Just for the gym because I try don't waste time. So usually I prepare the clothes that you wear in the next day, one day before. But in for the other situations, it's like you mentioned, Raya. It's just when a special situation that I concern about the clothes that you wear. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I have a lot of gym clothes, but I just wear some tops or some shorts to run, and I use another clothes to go to the gym. I have I separate those things, so I'm thinking a little about this, but not to overthink. So, okay, girls, I will read the question number 8. So, do you usually overthink in your free time? Do you like to plan every detail of your weekends and holidays? So, every detail, no, but I like to plan because I like to enjoy my time, and do what I need to do or what I want to do. And of course, I need time to rest my body and my mind. So it's important to feel free to rest. I don't need to plan every detail. But for example, in June this year, I will run my first half marathon. So I need to prepare right now, prepare myself right now. So I need to go to the gym and to make a workout specific. So I need to plan this thing. But some, for example, if I want to go to the beach right now, I can't do this after this immersion, no, because I'm free, I can do what I want to do. But I like to plan and to enjoy my time. But I need to relax my mind. So what about you, Catherine?
Yeah, actually, I don't like to plan my free time. Just the place that I will go. Like, I don't know, if I will go in a museum tomorrow, I just plan that, you know. And the other things, I just like to see how the day was going on because it's a free day, so I don't like to be concerned about that. By the time I have to arrive there, also the things that I have to eat, or I don't like to concern about this kind of things because uh it's a relaxed day, so yeah. I'm that way.
If I plan too much my day, I can't relax, So we need to be flexible, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think
So
so.
thank you. And you, Andrea?
Definitely not. I am not a good person of playing things, guys. I consider myself a disorganized person. But for example, if I have a big event like I had a trip, okay, I need to focus on it and to plan more in details. It's very really important. But it's a common weekend, for example, for me, it's normal when I need to work on Saturdays until midday. Then I return to my house. I clean my house. I try to clean my house because sometimes I am so tired that I just sit on my sofa and forget about everything. Sometimes I take a nap because it's important. I like to eat. And yeah, during the normal weekends, I don't play anything, guys. But if I have a big event, of course, I will plan for more details. And even in holidays or vacation, for example, when I am on vacation, if I will not travel if I will not travel for for a place, for me it's normal. I just wake up and I decide during the day what I will do. I think it
Yeah,
nowadays it's I don't know, it's more about don't have so much pressure of what you need to do.
yeah. Well, I would like to live more the present, because sometimes I am overthinking about the future, and it's the next question. So, and it's amazing day for me if I can sleep more and make my breakfast and thinking about, whoa, what I want to do today. So I can make a decision at the day, I don't need to plan, uh, so we need to be more flexible and free to do our things, right?
But I think
So
it's interesting when you have, uh, because I know that there are people that are so organized and plan everything that they want to do during the day, during the weekend. It's not a problem, but for me, it doesn't work like that.
yeah. So for example, tomorrow I will go to a barbecue on the during the lunch. So today I'm thinking about, oh, I need to go to run before this barbecue because I need to do my exercise. So and I have this appointment with a friend. So um it's a little bit about a plan, but yeah, I plan my days. I don't think it's a problem, but I like to feel free to change something to my day or to make another decision. So, but it's not a problem, right?
Just a curiosity, Larissa, do you go run every day or just on the weekends?
No, no, 3 times a week, and in general at Sundays I make my long run because I have more time to do my exercise, but um, maybe 3 times a week. But in March, I need to um, prepare myself more to make my first run, ha- first half marathon. So I need to run 4 times a week, and it will be a challenge because my routine, my God, it's not easy because I work at the office every day, so I need to go there and spend 1.5 hour on the traffic, so I don't have too much time during the week. So I use the weekends and the holidays to dedicate more time to myself, because I have more time to do this. But in general, 3 times a week.
I am thinking starting walking on the beach, because I really need to do something about my health. And I don't want to go to the gym, for example. For me, it's boring. I don't
I
have
don't like the
problem for person
environment.
to go to the gym, Catherine, sorry.
I
But
really like
for
go to the gym.
yes, patient. So but I don't know. I am thinking about starting walking on the beach.
You can find a group to walk with you because I think a good thing to go to the gym and doing another activities is when you find people that have the same objective like that than you. Because when you do alone, I don't know you, but it's easy to give up.
Yeah.
Because in the first moment, I'm motivated, but after some weeks, I'm just, oh, next week I will do that. And the
Yeah.
next week, transform in next month and next year. So when you do some friendship, I think it's easier to keep.
And in my case, I will need to change all my routine because as Larissa, I work every day. I go to the office, so I will need to wake up early, to read. So it can be really hard. But let's see. The year is just beginning. So
Yeah, and I was prejudiced I don't know, about going to the gym. I didn't like the environment,
Me
but
too.
yeah, but now I can handle with this. I think it's okay, and And for me, it's okay, but yeah, it's about motivation. And here in Iterai, we have more than two groups to run about like run clubs, and really important to me, because sometimes I'm feel really tired and oh my God, I don't want to go to a run or I don't want to go to the gym, and I take my cell phone and see the person workout or running and motivated myself, so it's really important to have this good environment, even
Yeah.
a virtual environment, but it's great for me.
Before to enter in the gym, I have some prejudice about it, but I did some exams, blood exams, and did some things not so well. So the doctor recommended me to go to the gym, and I had to start. And I discovered that it was very good because I find people there that I don't know, I develop a friendship. So sometimes I go to the gym not because I want to work out, just because I just want to talk and see other people and go to a different environment than my house. So I think it's very good.
Yeah, it's a social environment, and I like
Yeah,
to.
in an adult life, I think so.
Yeah, and my dad is retired to this year, and he goes for a walk twice a week, and yeah, it's great for him, and it's great for his health, so yeah. Unfortunately, we need to do things for our body, but I can enjoy, I prefer more do sports, but yeah, it's important to care about our health. So, okay, girls, let's go to the question number 9. So, do you often overthinking about your future? Can you enjoy the present without thinking about the future? No, in my case, it's not possible to live the present without thinking about the future, because I don't know, my biggest goal in life is to travel a lot, to discover the world. So what I need to do right now to achieve this? So I need to work hard, I need to save money, I need to practice English, I need to learn French, so I'm always overthinking about this. And yeah, sometimes I feel I don't enjoy the present because I'm thinking about the future, but things that will never happen, so we just have the present, we just have today. I don't have the tomorrow yet, so I need to try to be more present in my present day, so but it's not easy, but I try to pay attention in this situation in my life, because it's not good, it's not health, and I feel really anxiety about things in my life, so I try to enjoy more the present, so what about you, Andrea?
Yes, it's difficult what you are saying, because I was thinking here, I used to be like you, because, for example, it's like a pressure that we have because we think too much about our future. We want to have a good life. We want to travel. We want to do a lot of things. For that, as we are as we are not a rich person, we need to work, But I think it's really important to have a balance. Like you can thinking about your future. Of course, it's necessary, but I think you need to have time to enjoy the moment, enjoy your life, not just work for live, work for survive. Because I don't know, guys. I don't know if I am explaining well for you, but for example, I want to do a lot of things as you. I want to travel. I want to speak in English fluently. I want to go to a lot of concerts uh, outside of Brazil, for example. And for that, I need to do some things to prepare myself. And I think I am doing it. I am saving money, okay? I am studying English. But I try living my life at the moment. For example, I don't give up doing something to cheer me up just because I need to think about my future. Like, oh, I need to save. Oh, so, like for example, oh, I need to save money for a trip, so I will not enjoy this activity, for example. No, I am not that person because I think it's necessary to have this balance. You need to live the moment. You need to live your life, and you need to think about your future. But it can be we can find a balance of it. I don't know if you understand me, Larissa. Sorry.
Yeah,
I am a little confused to explain that.
no, I totally understand. And for example, I can spend all my salary because I need to save money to not just to the future, but to live. But I yeah, it's a balance. And for example, um, we have things right now that uh, was a dream in the past. So, for example, in the past, I want to have my own house, and now I have my own house. So I can't enjoy. So in the future, I know if I don't live here forever. But right now, I enjoy this place. I need to enjoy this place, because it was a dream for me. So we need to find this balance, right? So thank you, Andrea and Catherine.
Yeah, I totally got it what Andrea tried to say. Because I was like that, the kind of person that save money in the present to spend in the future, like even the small things. So nowadays I try to balance that because when I watch some news about a tragedy, for example, on the TV, I thinking of myself like, oh my goodness, maybe this person um gather money for doing something and didn't enjoy the life, and now it's over. So I don't know how much time I have in my life, what will happen for me tomorrow or today even. So it's important to have this kind of balance that thinking about the future, and in the same way enjoy the present moment, because it's very difficult. Like sometimes I'm just uh, enjoy a movie, something like that, and think, oh my goodness, why I'm watching this movie? I need to study. I had to study today. And oh, but I already studied today. It's over. So now I have to enjoy the day, and I have this guilt. So it's complicated to have this balance. Don't think a lot the future in the future. It's very difficult.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel guilty to enjoy the present. It's insane, and I have a fun thing to share because when I was a child, I didn't use the stickers from my notebooks, my school notebooks, because I always waited for
Everybody.
special moment to use, and that special moment never came. So
And my stickers was to the trash. Goes to were to
yeah,
the trash.
yeah.
Yeah.
And guys, girls, we just have 15 years old once, you know. When past age, for example, we will never return to this age. So we need to enjoy the moment. You know, we need to enjoy our childhood. We need to enjoy our teenagehood. We need to enjoy our adulthood. You know, we need to enjoy our oldhood. I don't know if it exists in this word, but we need to enjoy all the phase of our lives. So I don't know, guys. It's of course we need to have responsibility in life. It's not. I am not saying that the opposite. It's necessary to have the responsibility, you know, but we need to enjoy our life too. I don't know why I try to do it. I don't have money, but I
Yeah,
try to go to do things that I really like, you know, because to not regret about it.
yeah, it's complicated because I think the words nowadays is so difficult, Like sometimes you want to do a travel and you plan to do that and gather money to do that. And when the time came, you discovered that I don't know, the price of the dollar high a lot, and the money is not enough. So so you guilt yourself like, oh my god, I had to gather more money. I had to predict that, but in fact it's not your guilt, it's the world. So it's complicated the way that the words are. So yeah.
We don't have a 100% of control, you know. And
Yeah.
and yeah, Andrea, I have a friend that have here to turn 30 years, you know, and it's I cannot understand this because uh, uh, I'm thinking about I'm always better than I was yesterday than I was last year. So I'm always trying to be a best version of me, you know. So I don't have this fear to achieve a specific number, a specific age. No, because it's just a number, you know. So we don't need to overthinking about this, you know,
Yeah, it's
because we don't have
because
control, you know.
yeah, it's because sometimes the age that you are carrying a lot of pressure, Sometimes people expect you have I don't know, a family or a stable working in the 30s or 40s, So when you don't have this, was like very, I don't know, maybe a shame. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
society is sometimes cruel.
Yeah, I totally agree. I got engaged two years ago, and sometimes I feel the pressure to have kids, you know, but I don't have I don't want to have kids right now, and I don't know in the future, you know, I don't think I need to care about this right now, you know. So maybe in 5 years I will start to thinking about this, but nowadays I don't need to thinking about this. But sometimes I feel this pressure from another person, you know, but not for me or my husband, you know, about
It's not your pressure, right? It's the
yeah,
others' pressures
not my
about
pressure.
you.
And it's not fair, guys, because it's our body, our life, you know. No one would, needs to do what we need to do with our lives, you know. I'm 47 years old, and my mind is like a person that have 30 years old. I am I am really responsible. I always be a responsible girl since I was a teenager, you know, and I am decided, no, I don't want to have kids. I don't know, guys. And it's not something that I avoided. Something that the life it's going through. I'm 47, I don't have kids, you know. It's not a choice. Okay. Just the life. I worked a lot. I spent my time doing other things, you know, taking
You're
care
just,
about my life like that, you
yeah,
know,
you're just
just
living,
taking care of
Yeah.
exactly. So It's okay, it's my life. You need to be, how can I say? You need to oh, I forget the word even in Portuguese, guys. You need to agree with me or something like that. It's not easy. It can what I want to do, but I want to say, but I think you understand, girls.
Yeah, it's your life, you know. People don't need to care about you, you know. So yeah, it's hard, guys. So okay, I think we have time to one more question. So about the last question. So Catherine, can you read for us?
Okay, number 10.
Number 10, yeah.
Do you tend to overthink your language learning process? Is it difficult for you to trust the process? Oh, I think I'm still in this process, you know. Because my grammar is not good. I have the I know that, and sometimes I forgot some words, but I know that it's normal because it's not my mother language. So, like Andrea, I already traveled for other country, and I noticed that is normal. People just want to communicate with you, and nowadays I'm more like okay with it is, you know, about my learning process. Even though I know that I can be better, you know, I know that I can um push me more, maybe, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, I charged myself a lot in the past, but nowadays I can handle with this with more natural, you know, because uh it's normal, don't know 100% words in English because I don't know 100% even in Portuguese, you know, and I'm fluent, so it's okay, and I don't know all the things about grammar in Portuguese. So yeah, I think I can I think I achieve a good level. So I can spend 1 hour with you talking in English. So for me, it's a good thing, and I need to celebrate. And because it was really hard to achieve this level. And now I have another process, learning French, and I feel more free. You know, I don't charge myself a lot to learn French soon. You know, so very fast because I try to enjoy more. You know, the process, and I really like, and it's not natural for me to speak in French. So I when I go to an immersion, I need to prepare myself, prepare my answer. Sometimes I need to read, but it's okay. So it's a part of a process. So I can enjoy more now, but because in the process of learning English, I can't enjoy the process. And now I have a different relationship with uh, learning language, you know. So I'm better now. So and you and I,
Yes, I totally agree with you, girls. Because, for example, I started studying English in my 20s, and since then, I don't know, I think I was a shy person. Um, I was afraid to make mistake. Uh, I was afraid to judgment. So since I started here on Talk and Talk, everything changed, you know. And thank God for a better way, because nowadays I'm still making a lot of mistakes, but I'm feeling confident to speak, you know. I don't think more about what you will think about my English. It's not a problem more for me, you know. And this freedom changed me a lot, because this kind of behavior can how can I say that, stop us, stuck us, you know, to continue. doing something because you are afraid of judgment, you are afraid of making mistakes. So when you don't have more it in your shoulder, for example, it's so good, and we do it here. We communicate ourselves. Of course, we need to improve. Everybody needs to improve. I think for the rest of our lives, we need to improve in all of aspect of our lives, not just speaking English or another language. So, but the good part is you it's possible to communicate without fear, with freedom. So for me, it's amazing.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Andre, because I was afraid to be judged. But nowadays, what are you thinking about my English? It's not my problem,
Yeah.
you know? So I don't care about your opinion right now. And of course, I will make a lot of mistakes, but I will learn with them. So it's important and it's a process, right? So, okay, girls, our time is over. So it was amazing for me to have this time with you. Maybe I will overthinking about some topics in our conversation because it was really great for me. Girls, thank you for coming today.
Thank you, Larissa.
For
I
the
love it.
subject.
Just stop. Yeah.